So this is our final update from Harpertoun. You can see behind me we've combined our spring barley now, all the straws baled, so just going to give you a brief harvest update and how things have gone. It's been an exceptional harvest here, like it has in most parts of the country this year in terms of the weather. We started on the 16th of July with our winter barley and we finished on the 27th of August with some winter wheat. So 6 weeks in total. For most of that time we've had wall-to-wall sunshine like we have today, really hot temperatures, very little rainfall, so that's presented challenges in other aspects of our business for trying to feed livestock at grass, but in terms of harvesting it's been almost ideal conditions, and grain moisture levels have been lower than we've ever seen them before, maybe sort of 11-12% sometimes. So very little grain drying required this year, which has been great, because obviously that's a significant cost to our business, particularly with fuel prices where they are at the moment. And the bigger challenge has been keeping grain cool. We've had some really warm grain coming in on those hot days, and cooling that down so that we can store it has been a challenge. But one of the good things about growing spring malting barley is that it tends to leave the farm fairly quickly, and that's been the case again this year. Simpsons have come and lifted it all already, so that's great. And it's done really well. I think our average yield since we started growing Laureate has been just under 8 tonne a hectare, and this year we averaged 7.8 tonnes per hectare, so pretty much bang on our 5-year average, which, given the weather that we've had through the growing season, has been really good. A lot of droughty conditions at times. This field is on one of the lighter parts of the farm that we have. Most of our soils are kind of medium to heavy, clay-based soils that can retain moisture quite well, but this is a bit more of a sandy field, so it did probably bring the average down slightly, but I can't complain with the yield overall, and quality's been very good as well. Spoken about the moisture, it's been fine. Grain nitrogen levels have been, I think, between 1.35 and 1.55% here, so a good bit below that 1.65% limit for malting, and hopefully on target for what the distillers are looking for. And we've had low levels of screenings and good specific weights as well, in the sort of high 60 kilos. So overall, Laureate has delivered for us again this year. We've had good yields, good quality. It's done well for us as growers, and hopefully it goes on to do well for the maltsters and distillers as well. As growers, we're really pleased to be involved in a local supply chain collaboration like this one with Simpsons Malt and the Borders Distillery, and it gives us a great sense of pride to see the work that we put in throughout the year, which we've hopefully given you a flavour of through these videos, that gets rewarded at the end of the season with some of our barley going into some fantastic local products like those that the Borders Distillery produces.